Right now, I'm flowing, so I'll keep going. That rhymes, Light Warriors. How's everyone doing? I know you all like the openings. Today, we're going to talk about being in the flow state. And I like to use my own everyday life as a teaching tool. And right now, I'm in the flow state. So we're going to talk about this and we're going to apply this concept to our everyday life and use this to our advantage. It's good to see everyone. It's good to see you too. Okay, so we're about to get into the flow state and we're going to go from the fifth dimension. Hello, everyone. I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey, the flow state. We can achieve effortless action in the state of flow. So we can move through time and space more efficiently. So when we reach the flow state, there is less input energy used to get a greater output. So everything will move with less friction, with less resistance. A lot of times, I tell you all when I go out to the front line that you need to flow like the water. And a lot of things are a lot more difficult than they should be due to subconscious programs that we were given. And we're going to focus on work and careers and goals and relationships. And everything should flow like the river. If the river is flowing and you swim against the current, you're not going to get anywhere. Sometimes you might want to hold on. You might want to hold on to the side, right? Grab a branch, fight against the river. But it makes everything much more difficult when you fight. Flow versus force. Sometimes we want to force things, and it makes everything a lot more difficult. So we need to flow like the river. It's a lot easier to navigate the river, right? Go with the flow and navigate the river instead of forcing and trying to be in control. Right now, I'm going with the flow. I'm accustomed to doing something different. But right now, Light Warriors, I'm in the flow state. So I gotta keep going, right? Keep going when you're in the flow state. This is very relevant to work, careers, and goals in your everyday life. We want to achieve our goals with less input energy. We want to be flowing with no anxiety of the future and no fear of hardships of the past. When you don't have anxiety of the future and you don't have the thoughts of hardships in the past, you could be in the present moment. That's what we're all doing right now. We're live. It's the present. And nothing else matters but this moment. And that's how we get into the flow state. You don't want to worry about the future, anxiety, and we don't want to dwell on the past, maybe hardships that we've had in our everyday life. So by doing this, you will be able to accomplish your goals. Still in the flow state. And you want to accomplish your goals with less input energy and have a greater output energy. So, for example, on my journey, we could think about my first few videos, right? And I could reflect on my first few videos, right? And whatever you want to call this, a goal, work, it's not work, right? But to get an output, it took me so much energy to produce a 3-4 minute video, right? A lot of you have been here since the beginning, and I love you all for that. Appreciate that. And I started off, I did my first few videos, and I would take so much input energy. Got to do this, got to go out to the front line, right? Mess up, do it again. Then I had to post. I had to, I was doing things and I wasn't in the flow states. And a lot of people don't know this, but it could take, 4 hours of time to produce a 4-minute video. Right now, I'm in the flow state, and this video is going to be a lot greater than my very first video. And I'm able to do this with less input energy, and I'm getting such a greater output. Look at the output right now. Look at all the people that are here right now. Hi, everyone, right? But that's the whole idea of getting into the flow state. I'm not going to change what's going on. So we have to go with the flow. I went live a couple of days ago, and we see such great results. So I'm going to keep going. The river's course is telling me, go this way. Go this way, Michael. Yes, river. Right? I talk to the river. Go this way. And I wasn't going to backtrack and do something else, right? I'm accustomed to doing maybe videos a certain way. I see, doing these live videos, it's working. Practice what you preach. So I'm here and I'm going to keep going, and I'm doing this live video. And I'm doing this and accomplishing so much more with less input energy, and I'm getting such a greater output. Think of the water of the river, the flow. The water of the river is very important to understand for our journey. Not everything is going to be easy, but if we keep flowing like the river, we could accomplish great things. And just like how when the river flows, it causes erosion, and you can cut into solid rock. What I'm trying to accomplish, being a pioneer, it's a lot harder. I chose a hard path, but I have the power of resiliency. I continue to flow like the river, and I will continue to erode and cut through the rock. I am the rock, actually, of the rock, DellaRocca. Keep flowing like the river and navigate like the river. Don't force. You will waste a lot of your energy. So subconscious programs say, work hard, work hard. You don't have to work hard. That's right. We need to work efficiently. Work smarter, not harder. That's what we're doing right now, right? Work smarter, not harder. This is very relevant when we are trying to accomplish a goal, when we aspire to build a career. We need to work with the flow. Flow like the water. This is also very relevant to relationships. Could be any type of relationship. But you will come across people in your everyday life, and the time with them, it should just flow. A lot of times, there's a lot of resistance. and there should be no resistance. If you're trying to have a relationship with someone and you feel this force, right, pushing against something, right, pushing against, and there's so much resistance, you're wasting your energy that is emitted from your core, light warrior. So when we have these relationships, we want to think about the rocks. And you saw that beautiful thumbnail, right? I know you all like these world famous thumbnails. You see the people in your everyday life, and all these people that you come across. You need to flow like the water around the rocks, right? So least resistance. Some people are going to give you resistance. Flow around them. When you start to force the issue, it's not good for your physical and mental health. Does the relationship serve you, light warriors? You're not here to serve by feeding someone your energy. Flow like the river. There should not be resistance in relationships. It could be any type of relationship, maybe romantic or friendship. Sometimes it's time to let go. Sometimes it's time to let go. And due to subconscious programs of the matrix, things are made a lot more difficult. We're programmed for force. Work hard, right? Work hard. Relationships are so hard. Relationships are supposed to flow like the water, light warriors. So is there resistance, or are you flowing? Flow around the rocks. Remember that. If you keep forcing, you're wasting your energy. You just want to flow, right? We just want to flow. That's what we want to do. We want to flow like the river. And when we flow like the river, everything is going to be much easier. We're going to get greater output with less input energy. When it comes to careers and jobs, goals, you are the creator of your reality. When it comes to maybe relationships, it could be a little more tricky because you're dealing with another person, regardless of what the relationship is. And you know the people where everything, it just goes so nicely. It just flows. And sometimes we have to force too much. Because of subconscious programs, because of anxiety, could be at work, job, anxiety of the future, relationship anxiety of the future, or hardships of the past. Everything just needs to flow. And when you understand flow versus force, when you understand the art of flow, if something's working, go that way. Navigate like the river navigates. Don't force the issue. It's working out with these people. It's working out with all of you. Be grateful for those people. Pay attention to those people and the people that make you force. Be mindful, be conscious of the people that make you force everything because they are siphoning your energy from your human energy field. Flow like the water. Be conscious of this. When you keep forcing and forcing and forcing, you're wasting your energy. It's a little bit different when it comes to relationships. So you need to be mindful of that. Are they siphoning? Are you wasting your energy for something else to absorb that energy, light warrior? You need to flow like the water. Remember that a lot of these subconscious programs that tell you to work hard, they were put in a way designed to make you waste your energy that is emitted from your core. So when you're mindful and you're conscious of flow versus force, the art of flow, are we flowing, light warriors? When you're conscious of this, you are going to improve your everyday life experience, you are going to improve your physical and mental health. And that's why we're here. We're here to unlock the keys to the universe for common everyday life people. And that's important to understand the concept of flow. So when you flow like the water, if you navigate the river, navigate and don't force the issue. When we force the issue, we're wasting our energy. Remember that picture of the river going around the rocks. This person's no good. Not today. Go a different way. This is not working out for my career. This is not working out for my greatest purpose. I need to go a different way. Navigate like the river and flow around the obstacles. It takes time. Sometimes it's hard. We want the ego sometimes wants an outcome a certain way. But if we see that this is not working, this door is not opened, or someone is pushing against the door, making it harder for you to open that door, then you need to go a different way, light warrior. You need to flow like the river. Electricity. Conductors, like metal. Electricity can flow freely through metal, but then insulators, it blocks the flow of electricity. So you could think of it that way. Got to throw a little Tesla in there, right? You could think of it that way, or you could think of it like the river. You need to flow, and you don't want to force. And when you're able to flow, light warriors, you will become the person that you came here to be. All right, how was that, guys? We're still flowing and we're live. Taylor, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Super love, Taylor. I appreciate everything and all your support. Some people. Kay Abbott, I appreciate you. I'm going to go with the flow. Rawhide, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm missing someone. Chat went up too high. I don't want to lose you. I appreciate you guys. We want to be authentic. And a lot of this time period, we're breaking down subconscious programs. Hi, Dana. Yes, please smash the like button. I appreciate that. During this time period, we're discovering our new identity. A lot of times we want to hold on to our old identity, and we don't want to let go of what's familiar and comfortable. How many of you does that resonate with? We don't want to let go of what's familiar and comfortable, right? And if you're able to do this, you'll do something today that your future self will thank you for. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate you. When we're able to let go and flow like the river, we're able to improve our everyday life experience. And a lot of times we don't want to let go. We don't want to let go of routines, relationships. We don't want to let go of maybe jobs. We don't want to let go of friends because they're familiar and comfortable. But sometimes we need to let go and ride down the stream like the river. Creatures of habit. Yes, Lauren. We don't want to be creatures of habit. But what we do want to do is build new habits and repeat those habits and build new neural pathways in our brain, neuroplasticity, right? So, yes, it's good to let go of everything. And if you're able to easily let go and go with what the universe is giving you, sometimes the universe is giving you maybe not what you want at the time, but it's what you need. And we keep forcing the issue and we start to drain our energy. And we want to be able to be efficient. Being efficient is important. Work smarter, not harder. So we keep discussing subconscious programs. We're given subconscious programs from birth to the age of 7. And past that, things that are repeated to us, and they become part of our culture and society. So when you hear things like work harder, right? It makes things harder than what it's supposed to be. You just need to be more efficient. You don't need to struggle. So just keep flowing and see something that is working for you. And you say, oh, this is working. Don't just abruptly stop. Take this, for example. Again, did a phenomenal, is this a phenomenal live stream? Let me know in the chat if I'm doing a phenomenal job. No, but seriously, I did something and I didn't know what to expect. You take the leap of faith. So I took the leap of faith and now I saw it worked and now I'm going to go that way. And I'm not going to backtrack and say, oh, I did it once and that's it. So you want to keep moving and flow like the river and get to your destination. I appreciate that all. Danny, I appreciate that. I got an outstanding. That's great. So it's important to ride the wave. And this is an important time period, to do this because the energy is high. So it's really best to take this time and work on yourself. Work on yourself because if you're paying attention to negativity out there, right? It's harder to do things during this time period. So we want to be able to utilize what we have. Lenora, I appreciate that. Thank you. So right now, times are tough. We can't do maybe the things that we want to do, but instead of wasting time, right, and forcing, right, pushing against what we're not in control of right now, start flowing and use the time more efficiently and use the time to create. So we are kind of like in a void right now. That's what this is. But a creation is done in the void. Taylor, I appreciate you. Thank you. So you don't want to fight against the current, and we want to be mindful of this concept because especially when it comes to people, you want to be mindful of your attention. You want to be mindful and give your attention to people that have your best interest. And then some people might come around with negativity and, you'll waste your energy and you want to focus on that, right? Be mindful of what you're focusing on. Attention is the currency of the universe. So you could have 300 people say something beautiful and, one person says something negative. Who cares? Right? Don't put your attention that way. Ignore negativity. Go around negativity. just like the water goes around the rocks. Everything is what it is, light warriors. So just be able to identify these things and start to flow around, like how the river will go through the path of least resistance, the path of least resistance. I appreciate that, DC. Switching the live chat was a great choice. Much of what you say I've been saying for years. Some of it is new and resonates. That is the epitome of messages, DC. I am the voice for the voiceless. A lot of people know these things, but it's because of society, they don't say it. So I'll say it. And like JC said, some of it is new. So I like to put my own authentic spin on things, like a processor, right? I take things in, I process it, and then I share from a place of authenticity. So you might hear some new topics, some topics you've heard before, but with a different spin on it. So, and I appreciate that comment. Michael, I appreciate that. I hope I said the name right. Spelled differently than me. And Third Coast, I appreciate you. Thank you. Namaste. So, make sure that you are not wasting energy. Being efficient. I've always been big on that in my everyday life. You want to be efficient at what you do. Be efficient at what you do. And, some people say, oh, you're not working hard enough, or you're not, how many hours are you putting? That's not what it's about. It's about efficiency. And always remember that you are the creator of your reality. And when we think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, we unlock the keys to the universe. I heard that somewhere before, right? But start to think differently. So we're always programmed a certain way, and some concepts might be new. So you need to ultimately do what resonates with you. And it's hard to start doing things that are different. Why would I go this way? Why would I'm supposed to? That's where the subconscious program goes. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to act this way. I'm supposed to go this way. But listen to the universe, and the universe will put you on your path. And yes, Dooley, I definitely went outside my comfort zone when I went live. This is definitely, I'm actually very comfortable doing this. And, that's what the universe wanted for me. And I feel a lot more connected. Tanya, I'm a natural. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, some of the things that we have are talents from maybe a past life. All the gifts, abilities, and talents have been placed inside you since birth. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't seen one, that was maybe last week. But if you come across this, I know we're getting a lot new, many new people that are joining our family. We use 5D terms here. And, I got 400 videos waiting for you. So please go through the channel. And I talk about a lot of different things like the art of flow. And I want everyone to really understand, and I'm leading by example. You don't want to talk about it, be about it. So I felt that I was experiencing the flow state. So I decided to teach live the art of flow. And being live really, put you in the moment. But I guess also, Tanya, I'm a natural to this because a lot of times, minus the opening, I shoot my videos in one take. So I always try to give that essence of authenticity. I do it in one take. So this is a lot, you know, I guess that's why I'm natural. I don't know. What do you think? So I appreciate all of you. And remember to flow like the river and don't put up with resistance. Flow around the resistance, flow away from the resistance. And when you're able to achieve the flow state, you will improve your everyday life. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And I'm just going to keep flowing, light warriors. Just flow down the river. Get away from resistance. You know why you want to avoid resistance, light warriors? Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the flow state, the art of flow. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. All right, light warriors. I appreciate all of you. Now get out there, start to flow, and I'll see you soon. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you. Jeremy, if you're still there, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'll send the hummus, Jeremy. World famous hummus. I'll figure this stuff out. I love you all too. Skilla, you just, okay, I'm hanging out, Skilla. But if you started over from the beginning, you could catch it all. Yeah, we went extra overtime. You guys build the overtime. I lay it up and you set it down, right? All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Love you all.